Well, tragedy in Boerne as a toddler accidentally shoots and kills himself inside his parents' truck. Boerne police say 2-year-old Adrian Rojo died from a gunshot wound to the head. Robert Price explains how the boy even found that gun and where his parents were when it happened.
Adrian Rojo would have turned 3 in July. He loved superheroes, John Deere, and policemen. Now Boerne police are trying to figure out how exactly the young boy ended up taking his own life.
Here in Boerne, we don't have too many shootings, especially accidental type shootings like this.
Investigators say it happened Saturday afternoon here in front of the family home on Becker Street. Adrian's parents were in the middle of moving out of the house, going back and forth with boxes.
The 2 vehicles they owned, they were loading with the items from the house. The 2-year-old was left in one of the vehicles.
A next-door neighbor who didn't want to speak on camera tells us she was outside at the time of the shooting and watched the whole thing unfold right in front of her. She says young Adrian was sitting in the front driver's seat of that Jeep Laredo while his parents were moving those boxes out of the house. His father was actually over there loading up the back of that other truck when they all heard what they thought was a gunshot.
The handgun or the pistol was inside the center console. At that point, the father heard the shot, ran over there and found his 2-year-old son with the gunshot wound to the head.
Adrian was taken to University Hospital in San Antonio, where he was pronounced dead.
Obviously, it's a tragedy, and the family's dealing with the loss.
But Lieutenant Steve Perez with Boerne Police says the investigation continues, and investigators still need to interview the parents.
That's the hardest part. Again, we want to give them time to grieve and make the necessary arrangements, and then after that, we can talk to them. And did they even know the gun was in the car? And questions like that we don't have the answers yet.
Robert Price, Fox News at 9.
Visitation for Adrian Rojo is this Friday from 5 to 7 at Ebensberger Fisher Funeral Home in Boerne. His funeral will be held Saturday morning at 1910 Church. Now, to honor Adrian, people are encouraged to dress up like his favorite people, as you heard them say, superheroes, John Deere, and policemen.